Niza dia boleh buat BMC dalam tidur je kan. Tapi dah buat belum? Itu soalan dia. Okay. Cik Sulaiman struggle nak buat sebab apa? Tak ada masa, kekangan masa ke nak buat tu itself susah?
Dua tu kan.
Dua-dua
Sebab satu je lah, I mean kalau nak kata reason tu macam-macam reason lah. But the thing is I'm a farmer. Bila balik tu dah penat dah. Physically and mentally pun dah penat. Then itu yang kadang-kadang tak boleh nak fikir. So weekend tu you know lah kan.
Yes.
Alamak dah letih.
Yeah, you have a farm, is it?
Yes, I'm running a farm. I'm running fertigation.
Fertigation, buat apa?
Yeah, I buat rock melon.
Rock melon, okay.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, so I 2 orang je, I dengan my son. So I'm sorry to say that lah, but I mean.
Nah lah, don't be sorry. I mean, you are doing your work. It's just that it's interesting that you have. I pernah kerja dekat farm.
Yeah, okay.
Farm chili, 2 bulan saya kerja.
Last session I buat chili lah.
Okay. Chili banyak penyakit lah.
I tell you, terrible lah. I mean, semua sama, but the thing is how prepare you are, and ikut SOP kita, you all those things lah, you know lah.
Okay, yeah. Alright, tak apa. Maybe you want to start doing it. Tapi as a farm, you have no problem selling your produce lah kan? Tak ada masalah tu.
Setakat ni kalau nak menjual tu I can say yes lah, sebab most of them I tolak dekat pemborong saja sebenarnya.
Yalah, dia pun datang kat farm you je kan terus.
The things itulah sebab I attend this class, because I nak try to jual myself.
Okay. So I was wondering kenapa you attend actually. You nak higher value lah.
Yes, exactly. Sebab gigi lah. I mean, if you're talking to farmer as well, I'm talking to farmer because they said yes, we can take all your crops, but the thing is that you yourself must must try to sell itself. So you must have banyak satu value, then you punya profit tu tinggi sikit lah. Yeah, that's the reason lah. That's why I attend this class lah. You are right, sir.
Okay. So when it comes to value, then actually inside the BMC kan, this is where your customer segment changes.
I see.
See who wants to buy your product, you know? Macam you punya crops, you ada satu jenis ke, banyak jenis ke? So it depends. Kalau dekat US sekarang, what they are doing is they are doing microgreens tau.
Okay.
Microgreens ni kecil-kecil je.
Ya, kecil-kecil tu kan. Yes.
Kecil je. Tapi what they did was the value that they created for the restaurants, katalah dekat Washington, around Washington dia buat.
Okay.
Dia boleh tanam apa orang nak minta. So restoran tu nak apa, dia akan tanam, dia akan custom tanam untuk restoran tu.
I see. So that's good. That's good idea as well. Sebab yes, sir. Please. Sir.
So sorry. So when your customer changes, so does your value proposition changes tau. So does everything else change.
I see. Okay.
So macam sekarang ni isu dia Encik Sulaiman is because you dah create the product dulu.
Exactly.
Sekarang you kena cari siapa user dia. So selain daripada orang yang beli dekat the wholesaler,
okay,
who else use your product secara banyak? Mungkin hotel, I don't know lah, macam PKP ni tak nak cakap lah kan, tapi macam hotels ke, certain restaurants ke, or maybe juicing companies ke, orang yang buat boost juice macam tu ke.
Yes.
So you gotta identify that.
Okay, alright.
Sebab kalau you nak buat produk, because you see produk hiliran ni yang value paling tinggi.
Exactly.
Kan? So
agree.
Kalau you want to go down that route, kalau you sendiri nak buat produk hiliran tu, it's going to be a bit difficult because you ada 2 orang, resources you limited.
Okay.
Kan? So sekarang ni betul. You fikir you buat apa tadi, rock melon kan?
Exactly, betul.
Siapa yang betul-betul pakai? Kalau wholesaler ni beli, dekat siapa dia pergi jual tu sebenarnya?
Okay.
Dia mesti ada satu orang ni yang pakai you punya rock melon ni. So you want to find out that, and then that's how you go direct.
I see. Okay,
Kalau
alright.
you
Alright, take
ada a
note.
few restaurants yang ambil you kan, so restaurant dia lain pula dia punya
Okay.
crops yang dia nak. So it's very different. So
Okay.
so when a customer segment changes, everything else changes.
Okay. Okay.
So kalau
It's-
customer you pemborong, then it doesn't really matter apa yang you buat because dia akan beli semua benda. Or there's a pemborong for every other thing kan.
I see. Okay. Thank you. Good info for me.
So you gotta think about that lah.
Alright. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So guys, coaching macam tu je. So you tell me what was your struggle and let's see how we can talk about it a little bit lah. I might not have all the answers, yeah guys. So that is not the point, but is to see where else you can do lah. Anyone else? Siapa? Samita, what was your struggle in completing your BMC?
Okay, so the thing is, I'm working on my candles, scented candles.
All right.
And I also had a round of discussion with MDEC because they're providing this e-commerce platform.
Iriski.
No, not Iriski. Because I'm under social enterprise.
All
under social enterprise, I think not MDEC, MTDC.
Okay.
And social enterprise, they have collaborated. So they're providing this few platforms for free for the first 6 months, and you need to show traction. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get that or not. If I'm going to get that, then I can sell my candles on that e-commerce platform. Otherwise, I would have to sell it through like Parkson, in shopping malls. I'm trying to avoid Shopee and Lazada because the customer switch over is very fast, because Shopee and Lazada will always show another option of candles that can be much cheaper. But then people they might not be very educated in terms of like different types of candles and why soy wax candles would be better option. So that's why I'm like, okay, if I do my BMC, I prefer to do it properly, and so that I can use it for my reference in future. So I think MTDC might come back to me either this week or next week, because if I don't get that means I have to move to another segment already.
I think for social enterprise right now under the government, right, is now the social enterprise is headed by Magic actually.
Yeah, it is. So that's why MTDC has collaborated. This Chamber of Social Enterprise Development.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The chamber.
Yeah.
Okay. Dia macam ni tau. The problem with a lot of social enterprise, this is the challenge, yeah. The challenge is not the social part. The challenge is the enterprising part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know because I've done SE boot camps for Magic in 2016.
Oh, okay.
So I've done 4 or 5 of them. So the challenge for social enterprise is the enterprising part. So for your candles, who buys your candles, Samita? Who is the exact person who loves your candles? They won't be on Shopee and they won't be on Lazada. That I can tell you lah, straight away. Who buys your candles?
So people who like to relax using scented candles are the ones that would buy. People who run spas would buy the candles.
Okay.
And well, I'm not going to target hoteliers because they themselves are in trouble now. So that's out of my list. Yeah.
So why your candles? Why not another candle? Why not any other candle?
Okay, so far what I've surveyed and looked around the market is there are different types of scented candles, as in different kinds of colors or scents. What I'm producing is different types of shapes. It comes in a bottle and you can see like a flower top on it. So I mean, like the presentation wise, it's very unique. It's not available. I've not seen it over here yet.
It's more for kids, you think?
Yeah, so aesthetic wise, it looks much nicer. And I'm only focusing on lavender as calming method.
Okay. your only advantage now over other candles is that it has a different shape.
I don't know how to explain this without a picture, but yeah.
You can share if you want. You can share screen.
Wait now, let me have a let me search for a picture for the picture.
So why is it a social enterprise, and what's the story?
Okay, so the social part would be there are two segments that I'm looking at, which I'm trying to get them involved. One is people with HIV.
Okay.
They can't find jobs anyway. No one's going to take them. So I'm trying to get them involved in making the candles.
You're working with anybody?
At the moment, not yet. So that's why this candle thing is my new segment that I'm trying to work on. And the other segment that I'm looking at is this retrenched air stewardess from Malaysian Airline. They do have a group of their own. So I'm seeing like which one is the one that would create higher impact. I'm more inclined towards HIV, but I need to speak with the person who's in charge of that group lah. But then again, the problem is the distance.
Where are you based at?
I'm in Kajang and they are in Rawang.
One place in Rawang lah.
Yeah. So there are factors that I'm still considering. So I need to, I think, settle the business part first before I take care of the social part.
Yes, true,
Yeah.
very true. Good thinking there. Because so this is a new venture, is it? Are you like
a new segment from my existing venture?
Okay, so what's your existing venture then?
I provide, I help people to reduce their stress through arts and conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'll use these candles just to upsell them. Like, these are the things that you can do as an alternative when you're not in session with me.
Okay, I mean, I think you've got a fighting chance because right now I think centered what Young and Living is, I think, going crazy, I think, right now. So I think people are valuing the smell scent, right now.
Yeah. True.
So you're quite open on what product you're not settled on candle yet, lah. Is that
I'm settled on candles. It's just that I'm not settled on the channel that I'm going to sell, whether if it's the e-commerce platform or is it going to be direct to market, like selling it through Parkson. But then
will require you quite stocks, I think they require stocks.
Yes, that's the thing. So that's why there are a lot of factors that I need to consider, because they are only I can only invoice them when the candles are being sold.
Exactly. So
there has to be high cash flow, right?
Yeah. So bad idea. And they are not doing retail, not doing well right now. I mean.
Correct, with the CMCO. So most people are now on digital. So that's the thing that I'm still like thinking. Okay, if the MTDC e-commerce platform I didn't get it, then what's going to be my next option? So I'm just like checking out all my options, making sure that
How about Etsy?
Sorry.
Etsy.
Etsy, it's the same as like Shopee or Lazada only, because people, whenever you check out, then there's always this option of they give you an other alternatives. So the switch over.
You will always have that. That is non-negotiable in any platform.
Yeah. So if I have my own e-commerce platform, then that's different.
You have your own platform, or you want to have your own feature on your website? Which one are you talking about?
Sorry?
When you say a platform, right? Lazada is a platform. Instagram is a platform. When you say you have your own e-commerce platform,
yes.
You mean you want to create another Lazada? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not interested to create another Lazada. I just want to create an art wellness platform for myself where I sell my services and my products on it.
So you just have a website lah.
yeah, a website with the e-commerce website.
E-commerce features lah. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that is easily built actually. You can just pay and build, not an issue. Why not Etsy?
I checked
Other
Etsy.
than that, why not Etsy? Because Etsy punya profiling is for people who looks for, for handmade stuff.
Correct, but I think Etsy also has, when you check out, they give you different options, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't want. I don't want to have
You don't want to compete?
I don't want to have that switch over where the customer dump the cart and go for another product or for another candle. If I have my own website with my own shop online, then that risk is reduced. I don't want to lose my customer.
Okay, there's other ways not to lose your customer.
Okay, how do I do that?
It's true. When, in my class, I did say about customer devotion. So give me 2 examples of how your business, how do you show customer devotion? Give me 2 examples of how your business shows customer devotion. You can do that, you've got a winner.
I'm sorry, I can't recall customer devotion.
Diana is tengah because she remembers probably.
Please tell me, Diana.
We do have customer devotion. Yeah, it's something that we create subconsciously. Like, for example, right, for us, our holidays business, let's say we offer hotel or resorts, and then these hotel and resorts are also accessible via Agoda, via Booking.com, via the official website. Yet our client, all the time, I have client who have bought from me 6 times. There's a guy, we have like even fanatics like that wait for our new product to release, and then the moment we release, they're going to book from us. They say, I want to go holiday there next. Even though, they could easily, like I said, go to Agoda, they could go to Booking, they could go direct. It's because we have the differentiator. Like for us at Sarang, the differentiator is our promise, honest and halal. If they buy at Agoda or Booking.com or even at hotels, sometimes they have like hidden charges, right? The price displayed is not the final price. You have to click, and then at the end you will find like higher price. For example, for us, the price is always transparent. And then the other thing is we have personalized service. Like if you buy Agoda Booking, even at hotel, you just receive an email. For us, you have people asking, okay, do you have a trip coming up, reminding them, is there anything else you want us to prepare for you before you arrive at the hotel? Is there any special request? You have a baby? Do you need any tips of honeymoon? We can give you, where to eat in the surrounding area. Is that extra service? We offer the exact same thing, a room, but we have these additional perks or a unique flavor that you will not get when you book at Agoda Booking.com. And so because
they have customer devotion. They're devoted to the customer. You see, the issue is people always think about their customer, think well of their customer. They try to, make customer feel special. But when you're devoted, that is a different level already.
Sometimes our price can be even slightly more compared. For example, usually it's cheaper, but some cases it can be more expensive. But our client will still book from us because of this devotion and trust, right? There's already this trust.
So usually customer devotion can be the extra value that you give to your customer. Value can so the good thing about value, right, because value need the perception. So perception value can cost very little. It can cost little, and value boleh nampak besar. Alright. Okay,
but if I were Samita, right, instead of being scared of Shopee, if I were you, I was the one doing the candles, I'm gonna go and put my products across all the platforms as much as I can. And then what's the unique flavor? You might not know this, but then even in Shopee, right, there's a lot of seller, right? But it's not just about the price. It's not just about the price. The service, for example, if people remember you as somebody who was like, the moment your clients say hi when they chat with you, right? you will give them a warm welcome. You know, how can I help you? Yeah, don't be. And then even though they don't buy, we never say, oh, okay lah. And we usually always try to leave our clients with warm impression. Like even if they don't buy, we say. It's okay. But yeah, if you have any questions, even if you're not buying, it's okay. Don't worry. You have any questions, come find us. And this is our signature. We would be happy to assist. Just ask us anything, we'll be happy to assist. Yeah. So I think service itself can make a lot of difference, because a lot of us, when whatever offer, whatever service, whatever product, right? We are not the only one offering that thing, right? Chances are there's going to be competition in the market, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
So yeah, so I feel that if you have like scented candles, don't be scared to put it on Etsy or Shopee or Lazada. But what you can do to differentiate yourself, and if you say you have a team, you want it to be made by, for example, you want to help HIV people, right? For example,
Yeah.
so yeah, we can train them this special attributes, right? When it
Yeah.
comes to sales and marketing mix. I feel that service and your manner, you know, the entire experience, buying experience, not just the product itself, constitute part of the product and part of the branding. And it's I think by ensuring the entire experience is memorable, of course you have to have good product first and foremost, but the entire experience from the moment they say hi to you, you know, from that moment you already treat them like the prince, like the king and queens that, you know, they deserve to be. You know, I'm pretty sure people would, you know, remember us, and yeah, it would definitely bring. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, maybe.
No. It's very good, Diana. Thank you so much.
yeah, but yeah,
But it's really up to you, Samita. I mean, don't be afraid of, you know, when you go on e-commerce platforms, usually that happens. And you know what? You can be on all those platforms and still have your website. Dia tak rugi, you see.
So have like an omni-channel lah.
Yeah. You should.
Okay.
In this day and age, you should go wherever you need to be. And
Yeah.
then what you do, you see, the problem is you are assuming right now that this won't work. So it's better.
Yeah, I'm measuring my risk.
Yeah. So when you just put when you see put on Etsy, put on Lazada and Shopee, there's you just need to validate which channel works best for you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and then you just eliminate and, you know, focus on a few. Right now, nobody can really say to you what can work and what can't work. But
Yeah.
what's more important right now is for you to really know your customers, guys. The hardest part in the business is to really know who your customer is, and usually, right, you can't figure it out before you actually go out and do it. Sometimes, especially if you haven't done this a lot of times, it's very difficult to kind of figure. But if you've done it quite a lot of times, you kind of, you know, you'll be in the groove to know who exactly you are serving, especially in your industry. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me give you a bit of example. I have a water rafting company that I run on the weekends. So, you know, guys, well, after I graduated, I need my life, so I just wanted to kerja on weekends saja. So I created a company in my head. So, you know what, I'm just going to do weekend business, and you know what, I get to live it, and that was fantastic lah. So the problem with it's very competitive when it comes to water rafting, because we've got only a few. See, it's very difficult to differentiate because the experience is almost the same. Yeah, everybody goes to the same river. Everybody use pretty much the same equipment, and we all share the same guides. You know, yeah. So it's memang susah nak differentiate. And what I did was I just picked a very specific customer segment. I only do families. I've only layan families, and only from them, if they refer to their own companies, only I do companies. So I only do families and corporate. I tak buat open trips. I buat lah trip kawan if they want, but I'm more focused on families. The reason being is this. So I find out when I focus on family, right, I will automatically be an uncle in the family. So bila family semua datang, you know, you'll be coming with cousins and aunties and everything, right? So I automatically jadi uncle. And when you become an uncle like forever. So every time you want to go outdoor, go Uncle Ilyas, Uncle Ilyas, Uncle Ilyas. You know, so when I was single, right, so they try to, you know, canon kan with their anak lah, whatever lah, you know. But when you find a specific segment, and why that strategy worked for my company was that because if they can afford to bring their family to rafting, because rafting is quite pricey, yeah. So if they can afford to bring their family, means they are quite high up in their organization that they are working for. They're probably a senior manager and above, or they own companies usually. So that's how I get more businesses from corporate. Is because I get to be referred by my own clients. So, but my competitors, dia tak kisah, dia buat open trip. Dia suka buat open trip. So it depends how your strategy is. Yeah, some of my competitors just focus on school sahaja. And bila you focus on whoever your customer is, will determine the value you are creating. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So because the hardest part in all this is just to figure out who. You know, you gotta know it like you know, boyfriend girlfriend lah. Macam tu kena tahu lah. It's like that. Yeah. You know, if your partner, right? I mean, when you know your boyfriend used to know what time you wake up, what alarm sound is your alarm, right? They know everything about you, kan? It's the same thing like customer. You got to know everything about the customer.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Ilyas.
Anybody else? Kita ada tak lama ni. T. Do you raise your hand or what? Oh no, sorry, that's my hand. Okay. Anybody else? No one else? Guys, tanya. Sebab kat luar kena bayar. Kalau tanya. Kat sini tak bayar-bayar kalau tanya. So baik tanya. Siapa lagi yang tak siap and what was your challenge? What is the challenge? Tak boleh. Okay, I bagi ni je lah. Now, if you are looking at value and value proposition kan kalau you can use the Rio punya framework to identify your value. Yeah, I letak kat chat Rio. You can just Google. It's quite self-explanatory. Yeah, Rio. Or kalau you know talk about value, because value ni benda paling susah nak cakap sebenarnya. Because in the Malay language, dia punya ayat tu tak jelas. Nilai, you know, with value proposition is not really the same, yeah. Kan? So another way to decode value is
I want to ask about team.
Sure.
I want to ask about team actually. You know, one of our key partners is our team part of or our agents part of our key partners, right?
Okay. So this is the question. Are your agents your key partners, your channel, or even your customers? Which one?
Key partners or what? Sorry, Ilyas?
Key partners, do they belong to your channel, your key partners, or even your customer segment? Some agents belong to some businesses, kan? Kalau you tengok dia punya structure, actually dia punya agent is dia punya customer sebenarnya.
Okay. No.
You tengok macam certain brands like brand product especially lah brand product. And in the outside you nampak dia macam customer segment dia adalah orang-orang yang pakai produk dia lah. Tapi sebenarnya in the truest form, dia punya customer is actually dia punya agent and stockist. They are really selling to the agent and stockist sebenarnya.
Oh, okay. No, we are not like that. We are, our agent is like our agent. Yeah, I don't know whether it's part of business model Canvas punya macam.
But your channel is your agent, ke?
Yes.
That's how you reach your customers?
Yes. We have our own engagement with our customer via our official pages, our website. But we also use this agent punya strategy to penetrate into the grassroots levels lah, all the society macam community groups and certain target groups macam tu lah. Cuma I was wondering, yeah, how do we?
You can put the agent in key partners, tak ada masalah. There's no right or wrong kat situ. In actual fact, your agent is part of your channel, kan? Kan? So you can just be at both places. Selalunya the thing about BMC kan, when you build that, I share screen sekejap.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, can you see this? Kan? Nampak ke?
Yeah, nampak.
Okay, when we are building from left to right, usually key partners bersama key activities and key resources and the cost is the one building the product, the value tu. Nampak tak? So you punya apa tu agent is probably channels kat sini atau at customer relationships. It's not wrong to put it here pun. You see, the thing about the BMC that it is not it's not a strategic tool per se. BMC helps you see your business in a snapshot. Kalau you nak a more strategic tool, that would be macam the grid yang I share with you. That will be a lot more strategic than BMC lah. BMC dia ambil gambar pada masa itu. Itu saja. Okay. But agents would be, ada tak extra value your agents bagi to the experience to itself?
Yes, ada. Because they create a personalized punya, sebab macam kalau kita, let's say kalau kita ataupun kita punya admin nak layan ribu-ribu orang, it's like almost impossible to get it at personalized level, right? Untuk communicate, and then like, so you need this, you need macam agents untuk, you know, jadi interface, that personalized punya interface lah.
So is the personalizing part of the value proposition or not? That's my question.
Yes, it is. For at least for our holidays segment, yes. Yeah.
So they have a bigger role than just selling it or marketing it?
Yeah, definitely. They're part of the experience. They're part of
the experience. Okay.
Yes.
So meaning then they are somewhere here lah. It's either they are a key resource or a key partner. Because they create the experience for you. You make them part of the experience, you see. If they're just merely a marketing channel, then they are at channels lah. But it's a good idea to put your agents at the left side of the BMC. Then you put more thought into it a little bit, because now it becomes part of the experience and you are more deliberate about onboarding them. They probably have SOPs, you know.
Yes, they do.
This and that, yeah. So if kalau macam tu, to me, you'll be more wiser to put it on the left side, so you put attention there. Kalau tak, kebanyakan orang dia akan letak dekat channel saja. So bila dia letak kat channel saja, you tak control dia punya experience. But if the agent is part of the experience, which is fantastic sebenarnya, then you have to put more things lah. You have to do onboarding, training, languaging, things like that. You know, you've got your thing there lah, yeah.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, so then it will be around on the left side.
Okay. So BMC ultimately is more like what you said. It's just for us to visually look at our business, like overall punya perspective lah.
Yes. BMC talks about the 9 elements. The grid pun cakap about the 9 elements, but it's more strategic. Strategic means it's more about looking at whether you see kalau you pergi tengok dekat the grid, just buy the book because it's very good in explaining.
Yeah.
Dia ada 9 elements. Dalam each element tu dia ada lagi 3 elemen tau. So the more you tick in the elements, the better your product or your business strategically as compared to your competitors. So guys, if you're looking at strategic, the grid is a lot better to me lah, at least. Samita, if you want to go ideation kan, I would suggest you take on lean canvas.
Yes, I like lean canvas.
Because lean canvas would force you to make distinctions.
True.
A lot more distinctions. You really got to distinct the problem, the solution, and the value proposition, the unfair advantage. If you get to unfair advantage, you are there lah. But you need to know how to use it. So you always start with the customer segment. Okay. So for ideation, I like to use lean canvas a lot because I need to make a very clear distinction. If the distinction is not clear, it's going to be not clear for the customer as well. You won't see a very clear customer segment.
Yeah, true.
Okay. I hope that helps.
It does. Thank you so much, Elias.
Welcome. No worries. Okay, let me unshare the screen. All right. Guys, tanya tak apa, tidak 8:46 ni.
I saw something about hackathon. Are you involved in that as well?
Yes, I am the head coach at my hackathon.
Oh, okay. Is it still open? Because I saw KL dah already over, right? What yang lagi tinggal
we know yang tinggal sekarang KK. No, KK pun dah habis. Actually dah habis.
Dah habis.
Dah tutup registration.
I
Actually.
see. Okay. But everything is online already, right? It's
yes,
not.
Yes, everything from online. So we have turned from an event company to a broadcasting company now.
Okay.
Got the green studio and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I know someone here is going to Superb. Anybody want to pergi Superb? Is it Fatima? Fatima? Lepas tak?
Dah pergi kot.
Tak, dia pergi road pitch je.
Last week.
Yeah, I know. Do you, Fatima? Fatima dia jual the cards tu ya, I think.
Family activity box.
Oh, okay. T, anything?
Oh, sorry, dropped my phone. I am finishing up the BMC for the existing business that I am doing now lah.
Okay.
But I also want to send you a new one. It's a fresh business idea I thought of yesterday. If you don't mind, can. No, because no this current business no income right now. So,
oh really?
Yeah, doing football training. So now.
Oh, football training.
So now tak jalan langsung.
Can lah. I saw the other day.
Yeah, but only limited to 10 players, and most of the parents are very in a very kiasi mood now. Tak mau keluar.
Are you a football coach?
Yeah, I am.
License?
Yes.
What?
License FAM. D saja. D. No, donkey saja.
Oh, okay. At least you have started lah. That's not a goalie punya license, right? That is a grassroots, is it?
Yeah, it's not grassroots. So can ajar up to 17 years old. I actually don't do the coaching myself. I hire
the coaching lah.
There are other coaches which are level B who train my students.
Alright.
I learn it.
So okay, let's talk about that. I mean, I used to be a footballer.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to play for. No lah, I just played for university only. So, right now your target was children lah, right?
Yeah.
So now no training is happening because parents are scared children.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried changing the customer segment?
Meaning?
See, what you have is B licensed coaches, right?
Yeah.
Basically, a D licensed coaches like you can teach technique lah, at least. True?
Mm.
True?
True. Correct.
Cool. Okay. I'm just asking, I'm thinking out loud, right? If you change your customer segment, who will be the next segment that you would do?
I see.
Let's not think training in the traditional sense, per se, like you've got to have, when people do football training business, right, they always think, kids,
personal training, I guess.
Traditional sense lah. But personal training, okay, with who? Who would be the ideal clients for personal training?
Actually, right now, we have that also. Trying to grow that. It's for kids also, but only a few kids take it.
So guys, the problem is kids. That's the problem. You are keeping to the same customer segment. You are changing the value.
Understand.
Okay. What if you shake up the customer segment?
Don't know lah. It's.
Who else?
I think it can be done.
I'm sure it can be done. Who else needs training?
Who else needs training?
Who else needs football training?
Adults.
Okay, let's go adults. Who?
Well, probably not at a professional level, but Liga M3, that kind of people.
No, not Liga M. I can assure you that. Not even the reserve leagues. I've played in the reserve leagues before. So, but who? Like they have B license. He has a lot of B license coaches still. Who else? So let's go to adults. Okay, now. Who else? Who is the adult? What's that? Sorry. T. Come on, push it a little bit. Come on. Who? If it's an adult, who would be interested? So we know it's not professional players, right? So that only leaves to who? Amateur players?
Amateur football teams.
And? Social football teams, right? True?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, every year there's a season, right? Every year there's a season for social league, amateur league, all the private leagues, right? Right? So, people below 30, they won't look for this. People in mid-30s won't look for this, but probably mid-30s to mid-40s, they probably look for services because you know what? This is the time like they play for their alumni, or they play with the social team, right? Some of us can afford private coaching to prep us before the league starts. Every time because the off season is longer than the season in social league. Everybody is trying to one up everyone in the social league, right? Because these are your peers, right? Even for me, I'm playing with my batch in 1998 punya SPM punya batch for the whole premier school, you see. And we are in our 40s and we are already overweight. But most of my batch, these are the top tier schools, guys. So top tier schools means what? Top tier money, my friend. These are the cream of the crop.
Okay.
In that year. So imagine like for me, 1998, we are 39 this year, we're going to be 40 next year, and we are thinking next year there's going to be the league is going to start. So some of us have already started training, but some of us need coaching. We need one-on-one. We need to improve our technique. Some of us were not footballers when we were in school, but now we are better footballers than the footballers in school. But we still want technique training.
in that case, I need to change the name of the business also because
No,
the
you just
brand
need to
name.
change the brand. You just need to
Huh?
change the brand. That's it. You just need to try a brand. It's just a website and you just go for it. It's an Instagram account.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get what I'm saying?
very good idea actually.
So I don't know whether
Okay.
it will work or not for you, but you know, alumni league, there's the alumni league.
Yeah, we'll just try actually.
There's the every batch punya league. Every batch has a league right now.
Yep.
Pretty much. Okay? Alright.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. So something to think about. But if you have an idea, use the lean canvas and try for it. You know? Yeah.
Wow, okay. Thank you very much.
Sure. No worries. Fatimah, macam mana pitch hari tu? Dapat Reza semua ni?
Yeah, sorry. Pitch was okay. Tapi
dapat
tak ada
masuk?
rezeki.
Cuba lagi.
Ya,
InsyaAllah.
insyaAllah.
Banyak orang cuba 3-4 kali.
Ya, kalau tengok pun banyak yang diorang ambil pun yang dah masuk lebih daripada 2 kali tu.
Ya ke? Oh, itu dia. Okay.
Ya.
Dah masuk berapa kali dah?
Baru first time.
Okay. So, second time insyaAllah boleh masuk kot.
InsyaAllah. But okay lah because we also did the BMC. Cumanya dah buat lah BMC tu, cuma nak apply tu maybe tak berapa pandai lagi lah nak apply. Macam as for macam value proposition tu, we understand lah what value that we can provide to the customer and also our customer segment. For now kita lebih fokus dekat untuk brand awareness sebab this kind of products dia memang kalau kita tengok dekat overseas memang sangat ramai orang yang memang sukakan aktiviti hands on macam ni, but in Malaysia they seems to prefer still nak gadget juga. So macam to create brand awareness, that is the most important thing for us right now lah. Yeah.
So what was your takeaway from the road pitch?
Well, I would say nak convincekan judges tu je sebenarnya. It's a matter of macam mana kita nak bagi dia nampak our vision, what we are trying to do, because I believe macam Superb, yang ni apa yang saya faham lah pasal Teraju Superb ni, they want an innovation. Kan, mereka nak inovasi. Jadi macam I thought that we macam apa yang kita bawa tu memang it's an innovation because not just a 3D puzzle but kita ada meaningful stories with storyboard and everything. Cumanya it's a matter of mungkin apa yang I cuba sampaikan tu tak sampai dekat judges. Jadi mungkin ataupun kita punya sales traction tak berjaya meyakinkan mereka that this could be, you know,
the next thing lah, next big thing. Okay. So dia macam ni, when it comes to pitch kan, storytelling ke apa, dia macam footballer tau. Dia macam kalau you champion macam Liverpool kan, so kita ada player nama dia Muhammad Salah. Dia tu only after 250 elite level games baru dia jadi bagus tau. Dia tak ada orang born dia memang boleh pitch, tak ada. Dia actually berapa banyak you deliberately practice. So problem dia kebanyakan kita memang tak pitch, so susahlah. So kalau you just need to pitch as much as you can. You need to learn how to tell a story. Storytelling ni is important. So kena berlatih. So kena jadi macam Mo Salah tu, you kena banyak buat. Kalau you baru pitch 7 kali, macam mana you nak menang? You know, lagi banyak you pitch, it increases your chance to move forward lah.
Kena practice lagi lah tu.
Practice makes progress.
Yeah.
Practice makes progress. So itu kena buat. And you know what? Masuk you join things like apa tu, Toastmasters, pergi join.
Toastmasters. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, pergi join. Guys, everybody, kalau you are not already in it, please join Toastmasters, okay? Because semua orang buat business, you need to learn how to tell a story.
Thank you, insyaAllah.
Okay? Storytelling is very important. So, pergi join Toastmasters. It's very good for networking and it's very good to learn how to. Dia mainly for public speaking, but it will help you with your storytelling lah. Yeah. You boleh tengok YouTube, actually you boleh tengok World Toastmasters Championship. Champion dia daripada Bangladesh, okay? One of the champions dulu. Power. So you tengok how they storytell. Buat benda tu. Okay. Guys, why I share dekat chat ni, you nampak NABC, need, approach, benefit, per cost and competitor. This is a framework for value. Yeah. What is the need of your customer? You must really see. Kadang-kadang kita selalu buat what is interesting problems. You always try to solve interesting problems. That's not what you should do. You should always solve important problems. Yeah, so you can betul-betul faham the need of your customer. Yeah, so jangan cuba solve interesting problems, because interesting problems doesn't mean it's important. You kena ingat benda tu. Interesting doesn't mean it's important, yeah. So you must always understand the need of your customer too. Okay. Now your approach can be interesting. Your approach to solve the need tu, itu boleh interesting. Tak ada masalah. Need kena important. Approach boleh interesting. Ya. Dia kena adapt ke, dia kena adopt ke, ya. Kan? So these are the things you want to think about when it comes to value. And then benefit per cost. This is the true equation of value. Benefit per cost. So benefit per cost ni, contoh dia simple je. Whatever, dia ada dua tau. Ada experience juga itu lagi. You boleh either solve a pain. Ya. You can solve a pain. Or kebanyakan orang, what people do in business, dia tak solve pain. Banyak orang cuba jual gain. Okay. Alright. Now, if you solve a pain, if you solve a problem, you will make money. Okay? And I want you to hear this distinction. If you solve a nagging problem, you will make a fortune. You solve a problem, you make money. You solve a nagging problem, you make a fortune. Okay, you menyelesaikan kebuntuan, you akan kaya raya lah. Okay, now that is when we talk about problems and pain. But most of us usually we don't. I don't know about you, but you know, even my business about drafting doesn't solve any pain or any problem the least lah. But kita banyak jual value gain, kita banyak jual benefit. Yeah. Tapi in the end we also find the problem lah. Itu pun later in the business. But masa awal kita jual gain. Now, if you are selling gain kan, this is where the benefit per cost makes sense, ya. So lagi berkali ganda you punya benefit, lagi senang orang nak buat decision. You see, kalau you punya, in terms, orang akan sentiasa exchange duit, ya, money ni, dia akan bagi bila dia rasa value tu lagi besar daripada duit yang dia bagi. Betul? Betul? Kan? So it's always money, ya. Mana ni? Okay. Money smaller than value. Ya. Value must be bigger than money. Betul? Okay. Kalau you jual benefit, the value kena kali 2, kali 3, kali 4, kali 5, kali 10. Kalau you kali 2, value tu 2 kali ganda daripada duit tu saja, dia still kena fikir tau, aku nak beli ke tak nak. But once dia dah capai 4, 5, 10 ni, dia tak fikir lah. at your value perception, value ni perception, benefit tu kali 10, dia campak je duit dekat you. Kalau benefit tu kali 10. Itu you kena faham. So when you are selling benefit, make sure it is berganda. Just jangan jual 2 kali ganda, tak cukup. Dia kena 3, 4, 5 kali ganda. Lagi, you see, bukannya lagi banyak kali ganda, lagi ramai orang akan beli. Tak, that's not the equation. Lagi berkali ganda value tu, lagi senang orang buat decision. Contoh MAS dengan Asia, see, very simple contoh. It's a very simple contoh. Before, see, travel was never a problem. Travel was never a pain before Asia came along. Travel was a luxury. For most of us, kita tak fikir pun nak naik kapal terbang. It was never a need, it was never a pain. Yeah? Until Asia came along, dia tak jual pain. Apa dia bagi ialah value. Now everybody can fly. Now everyone can fly, betul? Kan? Dia bagi you, the biggest value dia bagi you is the ability to go on dream vacations lah, to countries you've never been. That value is like 10 kali ganda tau. And kena pula dia jual 10 kali ganda lagi murah daripada MAS. Dia punya first flight RM9.99 to Langkawi. First flight dia. Nampak? So, besar value dia, lagi senang orang decide nak bagi duit tu senang. Decision making tu lagi senang. Itu yang you kena fikir dengan value. That's where customer devotion later comes. You know, if you can give an example of how your business shows customer devotion, it's easier for you lah. Itu je. Alright. There you go. Kan, good value for money, right? Kan, ini dah nak beli tiket, kalau boleh beli tiket tu semua orang. Yeah, so that is how value, how you sell benefit. Yeah, you kena faham benda tu. So kalau macam Fatimah kan, sekarang you tak jumpa how your product solve the problem. Maybe you tak jumpa lagi. Later on you will jumpa. Macam I dulu buat rafting kan, business kan, I tak nampak apa problem yang aku solve ni. Kan, orang tak tahu pun pasal rafting. So kena jual benefit lah, fun lah, whatever. And then until I realise what's the pain. The pain sebenarnya, orang tak tahu nak buat apa in the weekends. Kalau you duduk Kuala Lumpur, after some time, you dah tak ada idea lah nak buat apa weekend. Kalau you jenis panjat gunung, berapa gunung you boleh panjat? Berapa tahun you nak panjat gunung? Lepas tu you dah bosan lah. So, then I realize, I'm solving the pain for people who don't know what to do in the weekend. That is the pain sebenarnya. Kan? So, that's how you have to, bila you understand that pain kan, then you know how to sell it to them. You know, I remember when I took over the company and I asked them, kita ni buat bisnes apa? Semua orang cakap kita buat bisnes rafting. Saya cakap tak, kita buat bisnes of selling memories, ya. Selling and creating memories. So you must understand what business you're in, and the method of your business is not the same. Yeah. Okay. Rafting is what you do. Macam is what I do. Rafting. My business is not rafting. You kena faham itu. My business is selling memories, creating memories. That is my business. So your business is not your food box or your box to Fatimah. You know what I'm saying? That's not your business. That is what you do. Okay? Your business is something else. Your business is what? What is your business? Kan? Sama juga nanti. See, your business is not coaching. See. Your business is to make someone a superstar among his friends. That is your business.
Okay.
When you think your business that way, it's very different. Okay? And I remember I asked my team to say, okay guys, do not operate like an adventure company. Please operate like a nightclub. Sorry, but that's what I really said. You know, if people can spend 1,000 ringgit dekat nightclubs, apa sangatlah spend 200 ringgit pergi rafting, you know? It's an entertainment. So we need to understand what business you're in sebenarnya.
But sir, if you say creating superstars, we all know the chance is very low for this to happen.
Creating superstars among your friends is very different.
Okay. Wow.
Not becoming a football superstar. Tak. This is when you must understand the psyche of people my age going to play football. For some people like me, I'm already like overweight. I'm 100 kilos right now. Okay. But during my school days, I was already a football star, so it's not an issue for me. But for some of my friends, right, they are not footballers in school. Okay, so now they are becoming the superstars. But you have a longer off season than the season itself. So this is the time people want to show up and one up their friends. You see? So you don't need a lot of clients probably. You just need 5 clients, 1 coach, 3 clients. I don't know.
Okay. Wow, that's a very good way to frame the proposition. Thank you.
Okay. Fiza, okay, Fiza?
By the way, I submitted BMC.
Alright, that's the new idea or what? You submitted?
No, this is the existing.
Okay, what's the new idea that you had, T?
Malu nak share di sini lah.
Okay. Tak apa, nanti you email me and we do Google Meet server. Fiza?
Coach, kalau macam yang I punya hari tu kan I tukar dia punya packaging semua kan. So I punya value proposition dia bertukar tak?
You tukar packaging kenapa? I tak ingat. Kenapa?
Oh, I can tukar sebab I tukar I punya customer segment. I punya customer sekarang jadi all the international punya online punya tu. So I tukar dia, I buat dia in a set lah rather than just one thing. So I bagi dia with a bowl and then a set of the penyapu lah apa semua tu, and I bagi dia in like a nice box rather than I pack dia like in a rug like that. So I punya value proposition tu bertukar ke atau sama je?
What was your value proposition?
Sebab dulu kan I punya value proposition tu kan I give them solution for them for their skin problem using the Tanaka tu saja. But then sekarang sebab I dah added more value to it, so dia bertukar ke?
Dia lagi banyak value lah, tapi your job right now, Fiza, is to articulate the value. This is the hardest part.
Itulah.
Create a product is senang. But to understand what it means to the customer tu penting lah. You know, in your early days with us dulu kan, kita dulu, what we had was strategy. We didn't create anything else. Kita ada strategi je dulu. Remember? We target a specific segment in the market. You become a big fish in that small kolam, right? Kita tak payah articulate value pun, dia orang tahu dah. But right now, when you are selling at a bigger customer base, you still need to ask who is your customer. Who is your customer? And then you can, and what does this product can do for them, mean them, or tadi macam tengok, what is the need? What is your approach? Kan, your approach is probably pure ingredient from nature. Ingredients pure kan?
Pure.
Tapi what need do you need? You solve? What important need that they have that you solve through an interesting approach? How is your approach interesting right now? Ni soalan dia.
Means that they are using a pure natural product for their acne problem?
Okay, contoh macam ni Let me throw you something and this will make you terfikir sekejap kot. I takut kan, nak cakap because I tak tahu whether it works or not. So imagine if you redo the budak sejuk.
Okay.
And bedak sejuk you based on Tanaka punya sebut je. How would
Okay.
that change the game of bedak sejuk?
So bedak sejuk will become not a bedak sejuk anymore lah.
Tak, because you kena faham, orang pakai bedak sejuk
Uh-huh.
is exactly how people wear Tanaka
Yes, yes.
in the home country, right? Cuma
Okay.
orang Melayu tak biasa pakai macam tu, kempek macam tu.
Okay.
Tapi kalau dia nampak beras bedak sejuk tu, dia tahu macam nak pakai. Cuma dia kata, kenapa warna kuning? Itu je. See, that would be solving a need through an interesting approach. That's how you do approach, you see. My approach was simple, tukar jadi bedak sejuk je. Kan? This is for people who need a traditional remedy that they can trust, that they know can work. Betul lah.
Tapi kalau for international buyer, then how? I mean,
So who's your buyer?
because yang I punya new package I buat is for my international punya customer.
Ya betul. You cakap, you always do it. So right now you are saying my international customer. I'm asking you, who are they?
Okay.
Siapa dia?
Someone who use organic product? Bukan
I don't know. Are they,
Sebab-
your international customers right now can be just these Indians all over the world. We can just be that.
Yeah. Most of them lah.
Oh yeah, still Indian kan? So I tak tahu. So kalau betul is still Indian, then you kena cari lah. Kenapa dia nak pakai Tanaka? Why do they believe in it?
I think because they already been using it. They already have the knowledge on the benefit of the powder.
So who has the knowledge?
The Indians,
Where do the knowledge come from?
ancestor or traditional practice.
Apa buku dia? Apa dia punya filosofi dia? Probably Ayurvedic or whatever lah. So you got to play on that lah. Because value dia is probably traditional khazanah ilmu Ayurvedic is more on, because Ayurvedic ni orang percaya is a philosophy, is a school of thought that people believe in. Kan? Ayurvedic is a protocol of nature that they use over 2,000 years. So, diorang memang dah ada belief in that. So, you kena magnify benda tu lah for your international customers. So, kalau Tanaka, to me, you boleh pergi dua. Natural way, problem dengan natural way, dia besar. You kena lawan semua benda yang nature. Kalau Ayurvedic, at least you are just in that category. Nature and Ayurvedic. Kan? So, if you know your customer punya psyche, siapa dia betul-betul, then you can tap on that. Then, whoever that is looking for an Ayurvedic solution will find Tanaka.
So I kena dapatkan the source of information from where they get to know
Yes.
Tanaka first.
Yes. Where do they, simple macam ni lah. Where do they get source of information for whatever they're looking for? Kat mana dia orang tengok that orang lain tak tengok? Contoh. These are the questions you want to ask. Kan? Where are they reading that you are not, that everybody else is not? What are they looking for? Are they looking for Ayurvedic solutions? Then you kena go down that route lah. Are they looking for natural remedies for your face? Pun boleh lah. Tapi now the competition jadi besar. Because you ada aloe vera, you ada semua jenis pokok dekat dunia ni lah. You kena lawan. Basically. Kan? So you gotta figure that out. Buat business ni is a figuring out business. But you kena slowly validate. That's how we do. Liza,
Okay.
you know where to find me. So, okay. Alright. Tadi Diana tanya apa ni? What's the next program we can look forward to pitch businessman and then okay. Right now kan guys, for the penjana ada banyak program. You guys boleh check out all over. Because bawah penjana gig saja pun ada macam-macam. So find something that you nak pakai lah. Macam either my friend, I think dia ajar orang buat chatbot. So if you guys ada produk, you nak pakai chatbot, you boleh masuk dia punya kursus dia. I think this week dia 2 hari je. Tak silap dia ajar you chatbot. Lepas tu dia bagi you a solution called Yes Hello. You boleh check the solution. Dia bagi you pakai free for some time kot. Free je Yes Hello ni. Yes Hello ni allows you to monitor your sales team. Contoh kalau you ada banyak orang yang buat sales kan, tapi isu dia semua orang pakai nombor masing-masing kan, you tak dapat nak control database, right? So Yes Hello tak silap allows you to control it. How they do it is you hanya bagi satu nombor saja. Satu nombor saja. Yes Hello dia akan hantar kepada you punya sales team. Dia almost macam Salesforce, tapi Salesforce on WhatsApp. Because Malaysia is very WhatsApp heavy kan. So they created Salesforce on WhatsApp basically. You ada satu nombor, dia akan hantar kepada, dia akan randomly hantar dekat you punya team. And macam-macam you boleh control. And dia buat ni free untuk beberapa orang, and ada subscription untuk beberapa orang. Quite murah lah, tak ada mahal sangat. Tapi dia bagi. Nanti I bagi kat Colin, nanti you boleh, kalau you all nak, you join lah. Dia ajar you buat chatbox 2 hari je, chatbot. Untuk you pakai untuk you punya WhatsApp.
Chatbox dekat Yes Hello ke chatbot kat WhatsApp ke macam mana tu?
Okay.
Telegram.
Dia ajar you chatbot. The course itself ajar you chatbot. One of the things dia bagi you is Yes Hello for WhatsApp. Yes Hello is not a chatbot. But Yes Hello, you boleh ada chatbot dalam tu. Tak ada masalah. What Yes Hello does is that it boleh manage you punya sales team. Pakai satu nombor je. Database semua you punya. You manage. Yang chatbot yang dia ajar tu you boleh pakai on Telegram and I think WhatsApp and FB Messenger lah.
Oh coach, I nak tanya.
Yep.
Remember my permanent hair removal natural solution? Okay.
I think that's a brilliant one. I think you just should go there a little bit and make it work.
Sebab you see, because I dah hantar the things to all over the place. Lepas tu and then I try to get some feedback lah. Because the thing is none of them has the patience to use it long enough.
Correct.
Okay, or nak tu dia. So but ni yang I selalu dapat inquiry. I mean and order but
what's the but?
But I nak tanya because I rasa dia macam unethical because I don't have anyone who said that it's really work. So I tak jual dah benda tu coach.
Hafiza, how much is it?
See? Dapat tak? Fiza, buang bulu ni.
Maybe your target market is wrong. I think Indian women would definitely want to have it.
I mean,
Melayu pun sama je. Semua orang kebanyakan perempuan, sorry but it's true.
No, it's like it's true. We have body hair kan. So how much is it?
It's RM69.90 one set with the oil and the powder.
Tapi
how long can it last?
You kena sabar nak buat benda ni.
Because because especially if someone have like more hair, then it will take longer time. If not, it takes around 2 to 3 weeks. But the thing is because you have to leave it on for like 2 hours at least in a day. So not many people are willing to do it. Like after 1 week, 2 weeks, right? They'll be like, so lazy to put it. And today they put it, next day they don't put it. And then after that they remember, then they put it back again. So susah. Then I feel like I takut, like nanti people cakap, when they buy then they say it's not working. You faham tak coach? So I tak nak dia.
You cakap macam ni je. You need to use it for 21 days.
Hafiza, I want.
hilang. Permanently hilang, babe.
Hafiza, really, I'm serious. I want. If it does not involve any painful stuff,
No,
then yeah, I want.
it's really a pure organic things.
Yeah, then I want
You
to
just
try.
need you just need
If I just have to put oil on myself, why not?
yeah, oil with the powder.
Suddenly
You just have to
suddenly
mix
jadi
it.
lively. Kita pakai buang bulu je, semua orang rasa.
I think you need to tell them upfront the duration.
Yeah.
How long will it take?
Because in the instruction leaflet, everything I already put it down. But because when I call them, they say, oh, you know, I use it today and then the day after. So I really don't have like.
Okay, siapa nak jadi focus group ni? Dia
I want, Hafiza. I'm serious.
Dia perlukan.
I sudah malas dengan vaksin. It's already so painful. If this is permanent solution, I want.
Never malas. Nanti I send to everybody. Then you guys try it first.
I'll be your meal.
Dia nak testimoni je, guys. She needs someone who will be patient enough to do it and give testimony.
Yeah,
Guys,
I want. I can do that for you, Hafiza.
And remove permanently.
Because ancient, I mean it has been used in the ancient times, so it was all over. I mean, if people look for organic way to remove permanently hair removal ingredient, you will find these two ingredient there. But then memang tak ada orang yang akan sabar lah. I think that's why last time the Indian, they always buff themselves with the oil and then with the apa tu, you know, they use some other all the herbs lah untuk tu.
Have you tested it on anyone else, or it's untested? Like even yourself also untested.
I never tried it because I don't have that problem lah.
Okay, so
Hafiza, may I add something, Hafiza? Yeah, because you are using that oil for hair removal, but I think Malaysian, or I mean the customers are, everybody is very impatient, but then they want something like very effective. The most important thing in myself also, if you say that this product is good, we want to have some sort of guarantee, how good it is, because we don't want to just hearsay, So it's good that we have a testimonial or some studies to prove that it's effective, because not everybody just buys certain things. It's not proven effective. But like myself, I want to buy something, want to make sure it's really good for money, then really effective or not. Safety is another aspect, but efficacy wise,
Yeah,
So,
because that's the problem. If you use, yang
okay.
yelah.
You guys are in one WhatsApp group, right? Okay. Colin, just biar dia orang berbincang dalam WhatsApp group ni pasal dia orang punya ni. But
We create a new WhatsApp group, the Bulu WhatsApp group.
So coach, you think I can still continue? I mean, selling it or?
Yeah, why not? You see, okay, dia macam ni tau. Ni behavior perempuan, Perempuan, dia akan cuba. Anything pun dia akan cuba. Some people ada patience, some people tak ada. Okay, right now you need someone who has the patience to go through it for 21 days. If you have that testimony, 7 out of 10, it happens, you've got a good product there. Okay? We've launched some products, I won't tell what, okay? So but people are willing to try.
no, but I think I just want to, one thing to me is very clear. If the founder of the products very sure, then it's okay. If she herself not confident about the efficacy of the product, so if I were her, I won't sell it. That's my opinion, because when you want to sell somebody, you have to be confident yourself first. My concept, my principle.
Because for sure it will cause no harm to anyone.
Harm is one thing, effective. Harm is not one thing,
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the problem.
Ladies, I hear you. Everybody has an opinion about this, okay? So no worries. Be ethical.
Yes, that's the point.
Okay, be ethical. Bukan you kena faham tau, Hafiza. Hari tu nak start, boleh I can share, no problem. I'll give it to Colin. Okay, macam ni, Hafiza. It will not work on everyone. That is the truth. That is the truth. It will not work on everyone. So you need a sample of 10. Try. anything above 5, it should work for most people. But definitely it won't work for everyone. Tak ada produk yang di-create for everyone lah, except for vaccine.
Vaksin pun ada side effect kak? Okay.
Okay. So you just need orang yang boleh go through it for 21 days. Dekat dalam ni. So cari 3 orang, 5 orang pun tak apa.
Okay Samita, nanti I cari you.
Yes.
T pun nak, Diana pun nak.
Okay.
Orang nak ni. So
nanti list down dalam group.
Okay, because it's so dia macam ni, Fiza, if you can find a faster, so you know now people want cepat. Yeah. So cepat, dia tak boleh dapat cepat and permanent. Combination cepat and permanent, it needs a scientific
something wrong. Yeah.
It needs a scientific breakthrough for that. Okay, and that will cost you hundreds of millions lah. Okay, so it's either cepat tapi tak permanent, or lambat permanent. So kalau orang nak cepat, dia tak kisah kalau tak permanent, tapi dia mungkin panjang sikit dan normal. Itu je.
Okay.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have another meeting. I gotta go now. I'll share the slides with Colleen right after this. Anything, email me. You got my email, kan? So anything, email. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Alright, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you, everyone.